first stall in Leicestershire, Reactor.
A flipper in the front, a Shremek self-running mechanism, the 2 wheelchair motors for power, a steel and aluminium shell, but wheels of wood and rubber. Reactor, be warned, you face meltdown.
Hi, my name's Russell Orton. This is my son Daniel. This is Martin Crouch, my 3rd team member, and this is our robot, Reactor. It's built of steel, it's full integral chassis, it has custom-built wheels and uses wheelchair technology. We've got a front lifting weapon, which is powered by CO2, which we're confident is going to lift all the other robots and flip them over. It's powered by 2 24-volt electric wheelchair motors, and is built with steel and aluminium. We're confident we're going to do well, and we're going to trash the other robots.
From South Ockenden in Essex and seeded number 27, Sir Chromalot.
Great Sports knocked out in round 2 in the last series. Has an 18-inch long rotating drill, a cutter, either end made of stainless steel, a Shremek, and at 80.3 kilos, heavyweight hopes. It was Big Brother who beat them in the last wars, though they had style. Big Brother led them a merry dance. Though Sir Chromalot could prance. What style, what panache. And look at the way they arrived this time around. Splendid. Expansive.
Who's going to win? Sir C-H-R-O-M-A-L-O-T. What does it spell? Sir Chromalot.
Dave Whitehead and Steve Merrill. Oh yes, the class act returns.
Hi, we're Sir Chromalot. Here's our machine. On the front, we've got a stainless steel cone, a cobalt tip in the front of it. At 10 miles an hour, this will pierce anything. On the side of it, we've now fitted a drill, same as the Kilolot's, only our one's better.
In the last war, we got flipped over, so we've added this. This will only allow the robot to lay on its side, and also with these legs, it will flip back up, so we can carry on.
We're a class act, and this is going to be devastating.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's Scorpion, then Jeff Smith, the sub-postmaster there on the left-hand side with John Bell and Reactor, Russell Orton, Daniel Orton and Martin Crouch, and of course Sir Chromalot with Steve Merrill and Dave Whitehead. They're great sports.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Sir Chromalot, the seeded robot here, taking on Scorpion to start off with the chainsaw cutting disc. Scorpion, very slow though, 7 miles an hour. Sir Chromalot can get up to 10 miles an hour and Reactor a top speed of 12. And they're shunted together at the moment, hardly making any progress. You just saw there the little drill of Sir Chromalot. It's not as good as Kilolot's, I'm sorry, boys. Reactor bashing away on Scorpion. It's all a little bit cagey at the moment. There are the Chromalot boys. Steve Merrill, a video cameraman by trade. Dave Whitehead's an engineer. Reactor's Russell Orton is a computer programmer. Oh, something's come off one of them there. I'm not too sure from whence that came. There's some steam from the arena, nothing more than that. That's Reactor with the nuclear fission signs and the warning signs underneath Scorpion. Scorpion, a lot of loving, tender words gone on the creation of Scorpion. And I wonder how long it'll last. I don't think the cutting disc can get into play. And Reactor tumbles Scorpion immediately. Look at this, there's the drive from the wedge shape of Reactor. You saw Martin Crouch celebrate immediately with Russell and Daniel up there in the control pod as they toppled Scorpion. There's no way back from Scorpion there. But look, Reactor, I think, have got themselves stuck on the arena wall. Yes, underneath the side spike. They're up to 800 millimetres in height, Reactor. They got stuck momentarily. They're OK now, though. In the reverse and free. This is Sergeant Bash. A little nudge on Scorpion. Scorpion immobilised too long. Oh, the tail. Well, there's going to be no sting left in that by the end of Sergeant Bash's work. Dragging it back into the Bash lair. Also Sir Kilolot and Dead Metal. Down comes Dead Metal's cutting blade. Poor old Scorpion. And they're about to be dragged away to oblivion. Jeff Smith and John Bell They'd also like to thank John's wife, Pip. She let them design and build Scorpion on the dining room table. She had to delay cooking cheese on toast. Instead, she has Scorpion Rabbit about to be dumped into the pit by Chromalot. Down goes the pit. The crowd wants Scorpion in there. It means, of course, Reactor and Chromalot survived, though Reactor had a scare and will have to show better driving sense later on in this heat. Scorpion's on fire as well, and eventually dumped out.
The sting taken out of Scorpion's sails, Chromalot and Reactor, they go through.
Well, it's pretty obvious what happened here.
It is, isn't
Who did
it?
that to you?
Chromalot.
Oh, how dare he.
Yeah, he drilled through our side, straight into the tyre, and once we lost our tyre, we were dragging on the floor.
You were, weren't you?
Yes.
So your weapons were pretty useless.
Yes.
But look at this. This
We
is
got well
fantastic. Oh, dear.
We had our tail cut off and then set alight and dragged around. And
Great entertainment.
it was great fun.
What was that tail held together with? String, it looked like. Scorpion have gone. Reactor and Chromalot through with Wild Thing and the Steel Avenger. And in the second round, the seeds apart. Wild Thing will meet Reactor and Chromalot. That's Steel Avenger.
Well, it seems there was more damage in that last battle than we thought. Apparently one of the judges broke a nail. So while they go and get that sorted, let's enjoy some pinball.
Pinball Warrior test of driving skill and control. Spawn of Scudder dominating with 245 points. 4 robots to go, including next up Gemini.
From St Leonard's-on-Sea, seed number 8, Gemini.
Don't forget, this is a cluster bot. They can break apart, dash around the arena in different directions.
Roboteers, stand by.
Will they take on the barrels? 5 points for each knocked over. That's normally the first tactic. There we see them splitting. Well, they go for both sets of barrels. Gemini in the pits. Dark horses to win the Pinball Warrior Challenge. And immediately are taking on one of the arena side targets and the multi-ball release option as well. That's 10 more points. This is a great run by Gemini. Perhaps built for the Pinball Warrior tournament, but once one half of Gemini is immobilised, that's it, that's the end of the run. Gemini taking on the car door release, that's 25 points. This is a wonderful run by Gemini. If that huge silver sphere goes into the highlighted pit, it's another 25. Up and over the bridge will give you 20 points and a completed run. That's a rarity in the Pinball Warrior Challenge. This is a magnificent run by Gemini. Where can they go next? Any of those balls from the multi-ball option into a pit, it's 5 points. Will they go for the other barrels, or are they leaving them for last? The Gemini boys, this is a terrific run. Time is just running away from them now. Do they get points there for the arena side target? They did. This is a magnificent run. The car door option swung again. That was Gemini. Points tallied everywhere. Well, a great run right from the start. That cluster of barrels knocked over. Very strange they didn't go for the other barrels. The sidewall target struck, then the multi-ball release, then the car door. Action everywhere on the arena floor, up over the bridge. This was tremendous driving skill. Dodging the house robots, 50 more points. They'll go close, very close. They're on top, Gemini! The long-time leaders, Spawn of Scudder, beaten Gemini, 255 points, and the remaining 3 robots are going to have to go some to beat that.
Pretty impressive new high score. We'll see if it remains next time. Right now, though, back to the wars.
And here's the second round lineup. Oh, Flash and Panache, Chromalot against the Steel Avenger. And Wild Thing seated number 11 against the new boys, survivors thus far, Reactor.
It's Reactor's first wars. Let's see how those wheels are holding up. Wood taken any damage from the melee?
Just a little on this side, but not very much. We managed to repair it. It's been okay.
And look at that there. Is that a secret weapon?
That's a screw. With a bit of luck, it'll dig into the decking on the arena floor and will give us a bit more traction.
Daniel, what do we want to do to the other robots?
Try and get them in the pit.
Yay, smash it up. This team's pretty confident, really, aren't they?
We are now. The first fight's always the worst.
Yeah.
Always.
And you got through the melee well?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Only
it
a bit of surface damage on the other face.
Yeah. And you're seeded 11, which is a pretty good place to be at this stage of the game, is it not? Are you Mr. Tactician?
Yeah.
What's the game plan?
We keep the arm down till we've rammed into them, then we bring it up to try and flip them.
OK. Let's see you be wild. I'll help you push it in.